Living just enough, living just for the city.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to New Jack City. Today we are talking about Blueface, Chrisean Rock, and Wack 100. So the newest episode just aired on Chrisean Love, and basically the reason why I wanted to do this video is because on one of the clips, I'm actually going to watch it today because I haven't watched it yet. Actually, after this video, I'm about to watch it. But pretty much in one of the clips, Wack 100 says to Blueface that, you know, Chrisean Rock is a bad look for him. They haven't had a hit since she's been around, which is a big fact. And, you know, she's a distraction. And I absolutely believe that. I think everybody in the music industry, even the game, which I saw an interview, not an interview, but Academics and Wack 100 was talking, and Ack out of the blue, out of nowhere, just brings up Blueface and was just like, "Hey man, that's a bad look, bro. Like what are you doing to, like, you know, have you been talking to him and stuff like that?" And Wack was like, "Bro, I've been talking to him, but he's not gonna listen." He said that he revealed one day, which I never talked about, but he revealed that the game randomly, you know, or not randomly, they was talking about business and stuff like that, about tours and about a new album coming out and stuff like that, and the game out of nowhere randomly brought up Blueface and was like, "Bro, they gonna get in trouble. Him messing with that girl is gonna get him locked up." I've said this before. I've said I'm no longer going to be laughing at the stuff that they be doing on Chrisean Love and the stuff that I be seeing when they go live, and him doing, you know, getting black eyes and stuff like that, because at this point I'm really worried about bro, for real. I mean, you know, he a grown man and, you know, he a Crip and all this other stuff, but that girl got him in a headlock, and we talking mentally, not physically. She can't do nothing physically, but mentally she got him. It's over. And it's sad to see because Wack 100 is right. She is a distraction. Y'all gotta remember, Blueface had one of the biggest singles, like, for the whole, like, pretty much not even for the whole summer, for the whole year. Tatiana was crazy. I remember when that song came out. Literally, he definitely ran LA for the whole year. And yeah, he was, you know, everybody was trying to work with him. Remember, the Migos was trying to work with him, which is one of the reasons why he had got an Offset feature on his Dirtbag EP. Also, there was rumors that Drake was trying to work with him as well, but that never, you know, I guess those rumors was a lie or something like that. But even if it wasn't a lie, it didn't actually conspire. So a lot of people was actually saying, which I was thinking as well, that Drake wasn't going to work with Blueface until Blueface actually, you know, build up his thing, because he only had a song, really. I mean, his mixtape was cool, but he really just had that song. So I think Drake wanted him to build a little bit more before he actually, you know, was on there and stamped it. But luckily, I mean, you know, Drake did the right thing, because Blueface, he sizzled out, like, for real. After that, honestly, after the Tatiana song and that mixtape, Respect My Crippin', and then as soon as he dropped Dirtbag, the EP, which was a good EP, career done. He dropped the album, it flopped, which I like that album. I don't know why no one liked that album. I like that album. That album was actually solid. I sometimes listen to it till this day. That was a good album, but, you know, people wasn't really checking for him like that. And then he did the Blue Girls Club, met Chrisean, and whew, downhill after that. Downhill. Like, even the way he raps now, it's just like, it's not like the old Blueface. Like, the old Blueface had a lot of energy. The one, like, how he rapped now is just like, I don't know. It's like, you know, we lost the essence of Blueface, and I think it's because of the stuff that he's got going on in his life. His life is very chaotic. It's not a life that I would envy to be or to get, because it's like every time when you see him going live, or, you know, he's on his Instagram story and stuff like that, you see him smile, but it's not like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like that energy that I get from him. It just doesn't seem like it's a happy place that he's in. And I know I'm seeming a little like simpish or whatever. I mean, you know, like punkish or whatever. I don't know, but I'm just saying my perspective of how I look at it. And I know Wack 100 is dealing with the same thing because this is an artist that he supports. And Wack 100, one thing that I will give about Wack 100, say what you want about Wack, about how he talk too much and, you know, he be trying to expose people and, you know, he's whack and all this other stuff. One thing about him is he stand on his business and he is like, he goes above and beyond when it comes to his artists. When it comes to the game, when it comes to Blueface, and it comes to his other artist, True Car, which is one of my ex homies, cousins. You know, he goes above and beyond, and you know sometimes he'll beef with them online and stuff like that when I'm talking about the True Car situation, but it always come back to love. So it's like, you know, he really goes hard for his artist. So I think when he sees the whole Chrisean Rock thing actually happening and unfold, you know, in real time in front of his eyes, he feels some type of way because he has a connection with Blueface. Like, I kind of see Wack 100 look at Blueface as kind of like an adopted son to a certain degree. And, you know, I see, you know, him look at the game as kind of like a brother, not an older brother, but just a brother, you feel me? And yeah, you know, it's getting in the way of money. It's getting in the way of, you know, criminal wise, because y'all know Chrisean Rock is kind of crazy, like breaking windows, like I knew it was real when she broke the window, cut herself, I guess, by entering, and then she wrote in her blood, not in her blood, "I love you, Blueface," and then stole his car. That was beyond weird. Like, that is literally some Charles Manson mentality. Like, something's wrong with her, for real, man. And I don't know. I was gonna say I feel sorry for Blueface, but then again, like, he kind of had to hold that L and responsibility for that because he still got her around. Like, if Blueface really don't want to mess with her no more, I think he really genuinely could. He could really stop. But at this point, I was talking to somebody, which she made me kind of like think about it. She may be absolutely right, but Blueface's career, he doesn't really have a career like that no more. Like, let's say he stopped messing with Chrisean Rock and he just devoted himself to music. Nobody takes him serious like that anymore with music. And no one's checking for his album or checking for his, you know, song and stuff like that. That's why his last, you know, Respect My Crippin' Reloaded, it didn't do too well because nobody was really checking for him like that. And even his singles, it's like they do okay, but I mean, there's not going to be like he's not going to get another Tatiana or even Daddy featuring Rich the Kid. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's too late. I think his career is kind of wraps, and it's just like, you know, he has to keep Chrisean around because in order for him to get money and for him to be relevant and him to be, you know, stay on the shade room and stuff like that, he kind of has to be with her at this point. And it's kind of sad that that's what it is. But if he was to, you know, stay with her and maybe take his music career seriously and land a hit, if he could just land one hit, he can change the course of his whole career. But I don't know. I don't think he wants to do that. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. But how do y'all feel about the situation? Leave in the comment section. Give this video a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel. All right. I will see y'all next time. All right.
Living, just enough. Living, just for the city. Living, just enough.